Tonight's gonna be a good night. I got a feeling. If you could listen to what I'm listening to, hold on, I'll just link the soundtrack. It is still not working?
No.
We might not be able to record today, y'all, after all.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to the Savvy Scoundrel Slayers podcast, episode number 11. And we are here today. Clearly, we are minus one person. Fawn's not feeling too great, so it's just going to be the three of us this week. We're sorry for the delay in uploads. We had recorded another episode, but the audio was scuffed, so we had to scrap it and come back with a new one. But here we are. I'm your boy SG.
Honest.
Action.
And it's just the three of us tonight. So tonight, since it's the three of us, we figured it'd probably be a pretty good idea for us to go back to the last time we did a three-person podcast, which was our New Year's podcast episode, and kind of revisit what our New Year's resolutions were, made kind of a progress update on how we're doing on that. So I think Taption could go first because Taption never goes first.
True.
So he's going to go first this week.
Actually, he went first. Fun fact, he went first for the New Year's podcast.
Did he really?
I thought dibs him first.
So there we go. Look,
So-
it works out. It works out. So Taption, go ahead. Give us an update.
So, just to do a little recap of what my New Year's resolution is, just in case you guys don't know or forgot about it. My New Year's resolution mainly composed of two parts. One was getting GM in TFT. Another was getting Diamond in League of Legends. So I guess to start off with the TFT goal progress, I would say I'm doing pretty well. Right now, I think I'm at Masters 100 LP, somewhere around that. And to hit GM, I need at least 200 LP at this moment. So,
Wow.
I guess I'm couple good games away from hitting GM. So I'm
Yeah.
actually, I might actually reach that goal well before the end of the year. Now, when we're talking about League of Legends, that's a little bit of a different story, I would say. Right now, I'm sitting at Gold 1, 40, 60 LP, somewhere between 40 and 60 LP. I don't remember exactly what I was at. But honestly, I have not been able to play a lot of League of Legends this season. I think I played about 50 games on that account, which is still, a decent amount. But for some reason, I started my placement at like silver, and then I did make it up to gold 1. So I would say I have made some progress over the last couple months as well. So overall, not too bad. We're making progress. Do we reach our goal? Not quite, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, we're
Sounds
only a
solid
sixth of the way
progress.
through.
True.
Almost. We got a long year left ahead of us, so let's not be,
Sure.
let's not be in,
Long as we
just
actually-
panic mode.
As long as we actually get to continue playing, who knows? The world could go to shit and we could lose our ability to play video games. All right, Honest, give us an update.
So, my goal was to increase my income by 50%, hit platinum in League, diamond if I was plat by mid-season, and it was Masters TFT, I think.
I think so.
I'm pretty sure. I actually didn't go back and look at what mine were. I just literally looked up your guys's. But as far as TFT, I am plat 2, like 60 LP. Set just started, so not bad. Not bad. I am gold for like 60 LP. I think I'm about 60 LP, maybe 54 or something like that. And I haven't gotten a raise at work. So no progress there. For sure.
Solid.
Actually, if anything, I've been losing income because I've been betting on 100 Thieves games where they lose. So, and then I bet, against CLG the game they won. Like,
honestly, I don't think you have it in you. I don't think gambling
my
is
best bet.
Part of you.
I think my best bet is to just always bet on the team that's against TSM. That's always the one. You know, they're 1-8. It's literally a free win if I just bet the team that's going against TSM.
I mean, you could just bet against C9 every time. C9's not doing very well either.
Dude, that's what I thought. I literally bet on FlyQuest today.
Oh no.
Maybe you have a magical power in you that allows you to, you have the control over who wins the game. The team that you bet on always loses. Maybe you should always bet on the team that 100 Thieves are playing against and hope that they lose. You know, since they're struggling so much this season, they might need that help.
I'll just bet on both teams. I'll
Big brain.
2 rosters, one for each team.
Let me know how that
your
goes.
wins mitigate
And
your
pray
losses.
that one of them just gives me a fat win. And that the other one doesn't make me lose too much.
Okay.
What about
Fair
you,
enough.
SG?
My league goal, I think, was what? Plat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My placements didn't go so hot, as we all know. Placed like bronze 3 or 4 or something like that. But I've climbed a full division. I'm up to silver 3. I actually haven't really played a ton of league this year, so far. Been mainly working, which kind of goes into my other New Year's resolution, which is finding a healthier work-life balance, which I clearly have not mastered yet because I still work all the time. I seem to be like, I'm that guy where like someone walks up, goes, "Hey, there's more work," and you're like, "Ooh, yes, gimme."
Yep.
Instead of being like, I need some time for myself, I'm just like, more work to do.
Amen. That's me.
It's just in your blood. To be fair,
I'm never looking for a good
SG,
work-life balance.
What's that?
I never look for a good work-life balance. I'm just always work.
I'm just trying to find the way to pay the rent, like.
Yep.
True. To be fair, another reason why SG and Honest couldn't play a lot of League is they've been on this new game called Lost Ark. And I could say they spent more than a couple hours on that game over the past few weeks.
How many hours have I plugged in the Lost Ark? Now I have to
Honest has played more than 27 hours?
Yes.
So I'm guessing SG has played at least double that amount.
Oh, easy.
No. Yeah, I bet he's like at 200 hours.
I don't know that.
Oh, let's try to guess. Honest, what's your number?
I guess 187. 187.
I'm gonna guess 140.
Honest is really close.
Really?
179.1.
Wow. So basically 180 hours. Whoa.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
imagine on Steam, so there's no way he could have found it.
And 180 hours is a pretty long time. If you do the math
Imagine
and see.
if I had just plugged all of that time in the league instead. I'd probably be Iron
You'd be
4.
flat by now. Or
No
Iron.
shot, dude. I'd be Iron. I would have rode the tilt train straight down the
That's
elo.
fair. That's fair. Yeah, and then a good excuse of playing Lost Ark is that's where they get their tilt moments out. Like when they get stressed out from
Uh,
league, that's where they go to kind of cool off. And then once they're ready for league again, they come back and they
until
perform better.
until I get stuck in a dungeon for 4 hours with a team that has like 2 brain cells. Like,
Oh,
We do.
let me tell you, Cygnus and I, we were running a dungeon the other night, and we were just held captive. I shit you not, 4 hours. 4 hours we were stuck running this dungeon. Like
oh my
I
gosh.
timed it. I was like, I was because like they were like, oh, we'll get it, we'll get it, we'll get it, and I was just like, I mean, I'm willing to give you the shot, but they just eventually got to the point where they were like, I'm not going to listen to what you say, even though we clearly, like, Cygnus and I knew the mechanic. Like, we knew how to beat the dungeon. We just couldn't get our other two teammates to, like, actually do it. And so, like, we were stuck there forever. And then yesterday, I spent
Way too long.
I think I tried to run this dungeon with Cygnus like 8 times. Like each time we would queue up, right? We would queue up, we would get to the first boss. Like for the first 4, someone would like alt F4, like quit the dungeon, like on the second wipe, right? And so then finally we got past the first boss with another group, and then 2 more times that we ran it, like they would all F4 right before the second boss. And so like you had done all of the work to get to the first one, and then they would quit. And so you're like, all that work's wasted. So then you got to queue up again. You got to teach everybody the mechanics again, and then pray and hope they execute. And then you beat the second boss. And then, the next 2 that we played, we get to the third boss and somebody quits. And you're like, why queue up if you're not going to just finish the dungeon? Like,
yeah.
That's why
so
in those games you gotta have a party with your brothers that's gonna go to the end with you.
If other
and
people
knows
would
what they're
hurry
doing.
up and get their gear levels up, then we could run raids.
I am on my way.
It's true. You are on the way. You're further than Fawn, I think.
Really?
I think so.
Well,
What's your
no,
item
she's
level?
level 50.
Oh, you're not 50 yet. Okay, so she's still further than you.
I'm level 45, and my gear is like level 200 and something.
Yeah, once you hit level 50, you'll get a free set of 320 gear.
Not bad.
In comparison, I'm at 1086.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
That is.
And Cygnus broke 1100 today. And I was like,
Jeez.
I have to probably do one more day of grinding before I can hit that point, because I'm missing some materials for upgrading gear.
Jeez.
Anyways, that was some Lost Ark talk.
It's a good game. If you haven't tried it out, you should try it out. It's a little grindy, but the game itself is pretty fun, especially when you get to the even though it gets kind of frustrating when you're held hostage in a dungeon for 4 hours, like it's still pretty fun because the bosses are so unique. And the dungeon mechanics are actually difficult. It makes you actually have to like use your brain. It's not like, let me just smash it a bunch. Like you have to actually like think about the things that, and then like plan with your teammates about how you're going to run through the raid. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's how it's been the whole time. It's just been me rampaging things.
Yeah, until you get to the second dungeon, once you hit 50, so you'll get, they call them Abyssal Dungeons. So you get you hit level 50, then you can do the first one, and then you have to like level up your gear like once or twice or something like that, and then you can do the second one. The second dungeon is the one that introduces like some kind of a wipe mechanic, where if you don't actually like, you don't pay attention to what's going on, it'll kill your whole team.
Wow.
And so it's no matter how much you just smack it, if you don't do the mechanic right, you will lose.
Wow.
So it's fun. It's a good time. But anyway, what are your plans to further your progress on your goals?
Do I go first again?
Yeah.
You know, to be perfectly honest,
You can't be
Like-
honest.
Can't be
I'm
honest.
honest. I'm honest.
okay, to be perfectly
me.
fair, I know you're honest. You can have that.
I'm
you can have
fair.
perfectly fair. Back in the time when I was saying my New Year's resolution, I thought I was gonna have a lot more gameplay time than I was going to at this point or throughout the year. But what I ended up happening is I ended up getting a full-time job, and then, you know, that takes a lot of time out of your day. And you know, naturally I started to play less and less games. It doesn't mean I haven't made any progress. Like I said, I was making any progress, but it's slower than I suspected. And like the urge to play game is now significantly lessened because I just feel sleepy and tired at the end of the day. Where I'm like not, and I'm not really at a point where I'm like, okay, let's play this game. Let's really, go into this league game or a TFT game and bust some ass. I'm more of like, let me just chill a little, like calm down, and not worry about having to win. Let me just like enjoy myself. So I've been playing like more, watch YouTube, play double up in TFT instead of ranked, play Earth instead of ranked in League of Legends. So it's true that I have been, kind of
slacking off,
putting that resolution to the side. That doesn't mean it's gonna be like that forever. Once I start to get used to these, full-time working kind of lifestyle, I'm pretty sure I'll find the time, whether that's on the weekends or whether that's after my work for a couple hours a day. I'm sure I'll find the time to, play game on consistent basis and, find that motivation I need to climb,
Fair.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Like today, I hadn't played a whole lot of League, and I was just like, I got an itch. I gotta scratch it. I gotta scratch it.
Literally
so
like 1 hour ago.
Yeah. And so my buddy was like, hey, like, do you want to duo with me? And I was like, yeah, I'll play a game. Like I'll play one. Shouldn't take too long. Didn't know that my buddy is in Iron. And so I queue into this lobby. Now, granted, I never played in Iron. Like, I have never been in Iron. So I have no idea what that's like. So I queue into this game, and the lobby is a bunch of Irons and like one bronze player, and then myself up in silver, right? And pick Viego because I'm a terrible human being. And the enemy jungler picks Kha'Zix. And I swear, I just ended, like, every time I got an opportunity, like, I just dropped a pink ward on the other side. And anytime I saw him walk past it, I just beelined it straight to him and killed him while he was taking his camps. Every single time. Didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Holy.
And then I killed him, and I took his whole camp, like that whatever quadrant he was in. I took all those camps and then went back to farming.
What a bully, man!
Like
Bully
he went in chat. He went in chat and he was like, "How do you know where I am?" I was like, "Bro, you've walked over my pink ward 7 times."
You were kind enough to tell him. I would have never told him. I was like,
he still didn't take it. He didn't go kill it. Like, he just left it there.
I just know where you are. I'm in your head.
I was like, this is the difference between Iron and Silver. Like, just overall game awareness was just
literally
zero.
He doesn't know anything that's happening in the game.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm not trying to elo flame or anything like that. Like, you'll grow. Like, you can't expect to start in silver or gold or bronze. Like, it's okay to start at a lower elo, and that's part of the game, is learning how to play that. It's then, if I was him, I would have gone back and watched that VOD. Like, and just watch what was I doing that just piss rolled over me the entire game. Because I do that when I just get like steamrolled. I'll go watch the VOD and I'll figure out how the hell did he know where I was. Like, what gave it away, right? 'Cause I tend to not play, like, I when I'm clearing, like I don't hit the scryers. I'm really bad about not hitting like the scryer orbs that are on the map because I don't want to tell people where I'm at. I'm starting to get better because like Phil has gotten into my head where he's like, you need the vision, like you need to know. But like before, like I just don't hit him because I don't want the enemy jungler to like start tracking me.
Yeah.
So I it's just something I've been working on is try to figure out
Fair.
how did he know where I was.
Fair. Yeah, no, I definitely freaking haven't had the urge to play. I'm very similar.
But
Like-
you're also a VIP for like the boot camp, so you had to play some for that.
Yeah, so that definitely helped me like grind games. Like I think I'm at 70 games this season, where I thought that I was way lower than that, but I guess I'm at like 70 games this season. And freaking just nowhere. I feel like I was like stuck in the jungle. Like I just can't influence it as much as I would like to, especially on Yi. Like if the team's not gonna play with me, I in some cases I can't do anything about it because they have CC or whatever to stop me. If they don't have CC, oh, it's a free game. I just win. Like the game's over. But
it's
if they
also
have
like I think it's
to
also
stop
hard
me,
for
I'm
Master
fucked.
Yi to like influence games too.
Yeah. And so I went back to mid my last 2 games. Hard stomped. Wasn't even close. I destroyed them single-handedly in some games. Literally, there was a game I went 17-4, and the next highest kills in the lobby was someone at 4 kills. Literally just stomped them like 6k gold above everyone else. And just, yeah, I can just snowball if I have a lane, because I can just beat the hell out of them. But if I'm in the jungle, I have to like hope that they're pathing the same direction as me, or else I'll never see. I could literally go a whole game without fighting them because they could just always be on the other side of the map.
Damn.
And so, yeah, I've moved back to mid.
So what's your current rank in the youth?
It is gold for 55 LP or something. 50 or 60 LP, somewhere around there.
Okay. Not bad.
When I placed silver 3. So not
Made
bad.
progress. I
Not
like
bad.
that.
But I played 1 game after silver 3 and was silver 1. So really I placed silver 1.
Damn. How did that happen?
I don't know. It was literally my 11th game of the season.
Actually,
and
yeah,
I
think
skipped
early
2
in this
ranks.
season, yeah, I think early in the season I got double promoted early
Yeah.
as well.
Like I think that happened to like a lot of people.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I freaking basically placed silver 1 and was gaining like 25 LP a win and losing like 8.
Damn.
And then now that I've played 70 games, I'm pretty even on my LP gains and losses. I think I gain like 18 and lose like 12.
That's still a good, pretty
Yeah,
good.
It's pretty good.
Discrepancy. Mhm.
It still thinks that my MMR is higher. At least.
Kind of.
Kind of. It's definitely getting more even. But yeah, making progress.
Okay. Fair.
I'm chilling at a solid 65% win rate in ranked.
Damn. SP. Damn.
Oh, wait. Sorry. That's my 20 games. My bad.
Oh.
53% overall.
I was gonna say 67% is like smurfing. Anywhere above like high 60s is a smurfing account.
But yeah, like in my last 20 games, I'm at a 65% win rate.
That's not
pretty
bad.
good. That's pretty good. Okay. Somebody's on fire.
My Viego is strong.
You just gotta get in games.
Yep. Consistently MVP or ace in my games.
Damn. That a boy.
It's the way to do it.
Yes, sir. Triforce on Viego definitely is very
Doesn't work.
strong.
It's
No, it's
strong?
very strong. It's very good.
Interesting.
Much stronger than Kraken. Kraken's just too squishy. I like the damage output on Kraken, but Triforce gives you that extra little bit of health plus the sheen, so you don't have to build Essence Reaver, and lets you build other things. So like my build right now tends to be like Bork
Kraken
into
build.
Triforce into like no, Bork first, then like Triforce into Death Stance, and then if they have AP, then build Maw and then GA.
Damn. I was thinking that shield bow would be pretty good on Diego, but I guess
It is
not.
pretty good, but again, it just kind of he's still squishy.
Yeah,
Fair.
I could see that. Dude, maybe I go Triforce Yi.
It could work.
It could.
More
You could
like
make
a
a meta
bruiser.
on this.
Dude, I've played freaking Sunfire Yi.
Ooh, that's
You
horrifying.
first item Sunfire into Wit's End, and you're still dealing out a shitload of damage because it's Yi, and he deals true damage, right?
Does Bommies still damage them while you're in Alpha Strike?
Yeah.
That's busted.
Yeah, so it's honestly low key, really strong, but the only problem is that your early game is gonna be rough.
Yeah.
But once you have the Sunfire, you're freaking solid. You're good for
I
the
wonder
game.
what Chem Tank E would look like. Chem
I don't know.
Tank and the ult. You be fast as fuck, boy.
True.
I mean, you might as
it's
well
like
just play Hector.
Predator. Or Ekram.
Oh my gosh. Chem Tank Predator Yi. Wait, honest, you need to try it. Just one game. You can play it in norms. Doesn't have to be ranked.
The only problem is I'd lose a lot of attack speed. Because
True.
the whole point is that I have Hail of Blades or Lethal Tempo to basically compensate for me going tanky.
That's fair.
So if I
Probably
had
lethal
Predator,
tempo though, right?
Probably.
yeah, Lethal Tempo for sure. Because Hail of Blades is better for Assassin Yi.
Right.
Because I'm just trying to get in, get out.
All right. Well, what's next on the docket, boys?
I don't know. Didn't really plan anything beyond this talk. You know?
So we're trolling. Got it. Sorry,
Yes.
guys. Our
We're
fault.
running it down.
Literally running it straight down mid.
Literally.
Kind of want to
You could
ask.
cut it short, but yeah,
Yeah, we could.
go ahead, Taption.
What do people want to see in our podcast? Is an actual question I have.
That's a good question. What do you guys want to see? What kind of content can we make that would be entertaining for you guys to watch? That way we're not like,
Well,
I mean, not trying to like skip out, but like,
yeah, and do you prefer like instead of a long form podcast, us doing like shorter videos?
yeah,
are
short
just
form
fun?
content. Because we could probably be a lot funnier in a short video than long form.
Yeah,
We tend to kind of drag on a little bit and get a little off topic.
that's true.
Let us know in the comments below.
Tell
Yeah,
us.
there's a legit question. What do you guys want to see? Because, you know, us talking is pure gold. I know. It's pure gold content. But,
yeah,
you know, we
it's
want
definitely
to be,
fire.
we want to be, you know, more than good. We want to be
Or do you
great.
want-
We want to be super. We want to be the best. I want to
Or maybe,
be the very
do you
best,
want
know?
more like drunk league gameplay?
Yeah, do you like
True.
want to
Drunk
see us play
SG running it
games?
down gameplay?
Yeah. We can play games together. We can talk. We can try to do other things to do together. Like, like one idea I just threw out before the podcast was like a board game. When we can play a board game together. I know that like Honest has this like party game thing on Steam. We could try doing
Jackbox.
that. Yeah. So
we could also have an SSS Among Us game.
Ooh, yeah.
We get like Flank and
Skywalkie.
Oh yeah,
we
do you
grab
guys want to see
Sky.
special
We
guest?
can
But
grab.
if we get Sky, you never trust Sky.
True. We can grab Sky. We could grab freaking. I don't know.
I bet you we
Chalupa
could
for
get.
sure.
I bet you could get. We could get like Exothi to do Among Us.
True. Eros.
Eris would do it.
We need Eros. I think it would be super funny with Why Not. I don't know if we could convince him to play Among Us, but
It would be funny.
we might be able to. It would be hilarious.
Mm.
Just the things he says is hilarious already. So, and he's
Sure.
really witty. Because I'll make a witty remark in one of his classes, and then he'll witty right back at me, and it's the best. I always think it's so funny. But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I think so. Thank you guys for coming to episode number 11. We're sorry we don't have Fawn to like make fun of, because I know that's the best content we produce. It's just us
True.
bullying Fawn.
I know I miss doing that.
Or
so.
bullying SG.
Whoa.
Did you see our special episode? It was literally just SG dying clips,
True.
followed
All
by
right.
us making fun of him.
We didn't need to talk about that.
To be continued in our 20th episode.
Yes.
True.
We'll see.
Episode
see.
20 will be another 3, man. Let's see. Calling it. As Taption's calling that it's episode 20.
All right. All right, guys. Well, we'll catch you guys next week on the Savvy Scoundrel Slayers podcast. Slayers out.
Later.
Bye.